Welcome, ladies and gents. So, Alien series update. This isn't the movie, though there is a movie going on. This is the FX series from Noah Hawley. Long been in the works. A lot of people will be questioning, is this the movie? When was this going on? Is this related to Disney? Etc. This series was essentially written and ready to go, for the most part, prior to the acquisition of 20th Century Fox by Disney. So for those that think, it's just going to be Disney-fied, I would say hold fire. We'll see, obviously. But as it stands, it was kind of in the works previous to that anyway. But we've got the lead. We have the lead. It's Sydney Chandler. Someone I'm not remotely aware of at all. Someone that I have no real experience of their work or anything along those lines. But a lot of people are praising this because, of course, it continues the long-running series trend of lead women, which I literally don't have an issue with at all. Alien established one of the best strong female characters in cinema history. Alien, then Aliens, and then, sort of span out from there. It's a big thing in the Alien franchise. I don't see an issue continuing it. I don't see an issue breaking away from it either, mind you. But I don't see an issue continuing it. So let's take a look at this. Hit subscribe if you're new here. You want updates on all of these things. I cover wide-ranging things. But specifically, I do give you the up-to-date updates on the Alien universe. So, Sydney Chandler has been cast as a lead in Noah Hawley's Alien series, currently in the works at FX, Variety has learned, and this is why we are on that Variety article. Now, plot and character details are being kept tightly under wraps on the project, which was first announced in December 2020. The only detail that has been confirmed is that the show will take place on Earth in the not too distant future. However, that's actually not true, because we do have some behind the scenes information on who this character could be. And this character will likely be playing, so you heard it here first, although I'll tell you the source of the initial information and why I'm positing that this is that character, basically. This individual will be playing a body-swapped human. This Sydney Chandler will be playing a young girl not trapped, but who has had her consciousness swapped into a synthetic soldier's body. Right? That's what I guarantee you that is who Sydney Chandler is going to be playing. Now, we actually initially heard that was going to be a key component of this series from friends of the channel over at AVP Galaxy. Now, they learned a lot of information about this, and I'm just putting two and two together. She's cast in the lead role. That was an important component that they had learned about the series. I'm putting two and two together and saying, I bet you anything, I bet you, bottom dollar, that's who Sydney Chandler is going to be playing. She's going to be playing a body-swapped human. She will have a brother in this series as well, who believes that his younger sister is in fact dead. So that will, it's an interesting element. She will be essentially the property of Prodigy Corporation. So that's another part of this series that Variety doesn't know about. But again, that's why you hit subscribe to us here at Missed H Reviews, independent creators. We're not tied to the mainstream media elements where they have to adhere to, they're sort of, we can't reveal too much here and there. Well, this is something which we've learned actually for quite some time now. So Prodigy Corporation will be running experiments on human consciousness. And Sydney Chandler will be playing a body-swapped human. It's interesting, I think this is interesting. I don't think that's a bad thing by any stretch of the imagination. I think it will be quite an interesting thing to have as a component to the series. I think it can go one of two ways, though. I think, unless you're a good actor, it can come across a bit cheesy. An adult playing a child in an adult's body can be a bit weird. But never mind. So let's take a look at what they have to reveal here. Because again, you know, they know a little bit more about Sydney Chandler than I do. So the role brings Chandler back to FX. She previously made her network television debut on FX's 2022 limited series Pistol from Danny Boyle, which told the story of the legendary band the Sex Pistols. So Chandler starred in the series as Chrissy Hind of the Pretenders, and Chandler's other credits include the film Don't Worry Darling. I don't recognise her from that at all, but alright. But so she's been in movies anyway, and Facebook Watch series. Facebook have a series? What the fuck? Anyway, Facebook Watch series Scam Austin. And she's also set to appear in the upcoming Apple series Sugar, opposite Colin Farrell. So she's an up-and-comer. You know, she is an up-and-comer. I think this could be good, you know? I think this could be good. Chandler's rep by Mosaic, UTA, Jackaway, Austin, Tyraman, and Shelter PR. This is the biggest development announced for Hawley's Alien show in some time. Not true, Variety. I've already revealed some updates. Most recently, FX boss John Landgraf said that the show would begin production this year at the 2023 Television Critics Association press tour in January. That's a bloody mouthful. And he said this anyway. So I think he's meeting up with his production designer in Austin this weekend, gearing up for production this year after he completes the 5th season of Fargo. Landgraf said at the time, and he also confirmed that the character of Ellen Ripley is not featured in the show, which will instead focus on entirely new characters. Hawley's writing and executive producing the series under his 26 Keys banner. So again, Weyland-Yutani will actually be a component of this show. We've seen some sort of concept art that leaked. This show was actually supposedly going to be filmed in Thailand, I think, if I remember rightly. Which goes some way to sort of, I guess, sort of showing, you know, a futuristic world, maybe a bit of global warming in there, you know, more humid climate. Again, I'm not suggesting global warming is a part of this series, by the way. I'm just saying that's, you know, that's the way the industry goes. So I could imagine that's a part of it. And like I said, and then moving on, Prodigy Corporation's a big thing, ran by a youngish chap. And then, yeah, this character, consciousness swapped. I think it'll be interesting. But let me know what you think down below. Big update. And again, if you come here for your news, you learn a little bit more than what Variety can tell you. Cheers, guys. Drop your thoughts down below. Take care.